At the Easter Jeep Safari Expo, I found several up-and-coming vendors with products that intrigued me. The expo was brimming with the usual big names: 4-Wheel Parts, Synergy, Icon, ARB, BFG. Companies we're all familiar with. I was only interested in the little guys that were just making a name for themselves.
So my name's Brendan Riddle with Red Peak OffRoad. We make camera systems for all types of vehicles, including Jeeps and 4x4s, pickup trucks, RVs, heavy equipment, you name it, we make camera systems for it. In the Jeep world, the cameras act as your own spotter. So you can run them in the front of the vehicle, underneath to watch your clearance, put them up in the wheel wells to keep an eye on your tires, see what your tires are doing, and it'll record the entire trail too, so you can play it back and show family and friends and things like that. A standard kit comes with a monitor and up to 4 cameras, which we have different styles. Different types of mounts, like winch mounts and license plate mounts, to make setting it up really easy. The monitor is capable of recording everything for up to 8 hours. We've got one camera on the front for the breakover, over the blind drop-off. We've got cameras in both wheel wells, so we can see exactly where our tires are and what they're doing, make sure we're staying on the right lines. There's one underneath looking down the rear drive shaft to my rear differential. So if we get high centered, we can see exactly what's going on underneath. And the monitor just mounts inside using RAM components. So there's thousands of configurations on how to mount these monitors inside a vehicle. This is our monitor with 4 cameras running, and you can switch to each of the channels on the camera system, or you can split the screen and view them all at once. And that's pretty much the gist of it. It's extremely heavy duty, everything's aluminum, it's all IP68 ingress protection, so waterproof, dustproof, shockproof, all that. You're not going to damage these things, you're not going to break these things. They have infrared night vision, lots of different features, so it's just a unique product that is extremely helpful out on the trails.
I'm Taylor Johnson. I'm with Tailgatinggo, and our product is a portable modular outdoor kitchen. All of your attachments here have 7 different locations. Your tray tables, they're going to store away, keeping your breads away from your pans. They store away right inside here on both sides. Keeping little compartments for you to store away. This is our hottest seller. It's our griddle. And eggs, bacon, hamburgers, tortillas, anything on here. Easy cleanup into your drip tray back here. Your stove, he works on butane. You can actually convert both of these to a large propane tank. All your dry storage underneath. So all your storage underneath, that's going to be for all of your canned goods, all your pans, your bread, anything dry that you don't need to take up that space in your cooler. And then we wanted to add a couple kitchen necessities. So you have your paper towel rack, you have your knife magnet, your collapsible sink. He's gonna collapse and fit inside the lid. But what you're gonna do here is you're gonna sit here and prime, and then it's all hand pumped. So he's just a hand pump here. You're washing your dishes and hands, and then your gray water is gonna go out of your drain here. Your tray tables are good for prepping, and yeah, your storage netting. And that's good for paper plates, mosquito spray, any of that little tiny stuff that's just rattling around the truck. Flatware holder, spice holder. And then when you're getting ready to serve, you can just move one of your trays, grab your flatware holder, and get ready to serve everybody. And that guy has 7 different locations all over this box. Here, you can go there. You can go there for your sink if you're getting ready to do dishes, but completely modular and self-contained. So this is your full size. It's 46 by 18 by 18, fits in the back of a truck. It's 75 pounds, it's 100% aluminum. Then our Overlander is 55 pounds, and he fits in the back of a Jeep, and I'll show you exactly how light he is. You can haul him yourself. We've sold a ton to the outdoor community. I mean, the overlanding crowd, tailgating, fishing, any kind of outdoor cooking you're gonna do. We also sell our railing system. It's good to outfit your camper, your trailer, anything you want to put attachments on. Just attaches right there.
All right, this is Tony with Innovative JK Products. I just want to talk through a little bit about the 4-tire air system that we have. We do 4-tire air systems for the JK and the JL. All our systems are based off the ARB dual compressor mounted underneath the passenger seat. Makes for a real simple install, real easy to use, takes a lot of the work out of airing up and airing down on the trail when you're starting or at the end of the day. Basically it works off. The air compressor supplies air to both the driver's side and the passenger side with an air connection like you see here. Real simple set of air lines that go on each side of the Jeep. Plug into the connector. Same thing on the passenger side of the Jeep. The air lines go out to each of the 4 tires. You flip on your compressor, you can air up. And then you can also air down with an add-on tool that we have that goes inline in the system that you can basically, with the airlines hooked up, open a valve, bleed off all 4 tires down to the pressure you want for off-roading. But then when you go to air up, there's an adjustable valve on the back that you can adjust to the pressure you want to run for your street tires, street pressure. You can adjust that so when it gets to that pressure, the valve will basically open and release air so you don't overfill your tires. This way, if you're off talking to your friends or maybe you're having a cocktail or something while you're waiting for the Jeep to air up, you don't overfill your system. You just come back once you hear the valve open, shut the system off, disconnect your airlines, and you're done.
Doug Meekum from Garage Smart. We're in Provo, Utah. What we have here today is our hardtop lifter for our hardtop Jeeps. Some of the features that we have are it's Bluetooth, which is the only one out there in the world is a Bluetooth operation. What we have is a way of lowering that down right where it needs to be on your Jeep. And you can see on the top here, we have the frame system that just lays on top of the Jeep. Our motors that are up on top here will do 100 pounds per motor. So your Jeep tops weigh about 145 pounds with the Freedom panels in it. Our cable system is really quite thin. It's made out of stainless steel. It's rubberized. And what we can do with that is we can add 2 more motors if we wanted to go up to 400 pounds. We've done that on some lifters because people have Rhino racks on their vehicles and tents, so we can do that as well. What we have as another feature inside here, there's a netting system inside the Jeep that your Freedom panels go inside here, so you keep all of your products together. You can see the Freedom panel holder right there. And what it has is straps to each corner of the lifting system. I'm going to let this down. And you can see right here on this hook where this comes out from that netting system in 4 different spots, and that's how that Jeep top is lifted. So the hoist, come on over here and see this. Here's the app. So we have a high point set, we have a low point set, and I've already set those. So if you look at the app here, you can push the button on the right to go up, and this one to go down. And it'll always go to those set points that you set in your phone. We also have a slow motion button, so as this comes down, I can grab that guy. It'll give me a warning that I'm trying to exceed my low limit, and now I can use my hand and a slow motion button to bring it right down where it needs to be on the Jeep. So, and now I'm going to take it off. That's what the app looks like, and it's going to go right back up to the ceiling, and that's where we leave it. We never take and drop it down to the ground because we either want it on the roof, right, to clear space, or we want it on our Jeep. So yeah, it's Garage Smart out of Provo, and it's our hardtop lifter for your Jeep.
Hi everybody, I'm Todd with Trails Off-Road, and we're at the Easter Jeep Safari this weekend showing off our amazing trail guides. The whole purpose of our trail guides is to let you find a trail that meets your adventure threshold, so you're not either bored to death or scared to death. We're in Moab, so it's showing trails right in the area. They're color-coded by difficulty, so the orange are moderate. And if you're interested, something looks interesting, you can pull up a quick highlight. You can also see the categories of the trail. And for deep details, all you would do is you could click read more, or you could go over here and click as well. And it's going to bring you into all the dirty details This trail, we have 29 waypoints on Poison Spider. You can also see any of the nearby trails that are associated with it. You can download the GPX track, click directions to the trailhead, so it'll take you right from your phone. You could add trail to your favorites if you're trying to create a list, and you can even ask our writer of the trail guide a question, see a short video of the trail, and then we get into real technical details about the trail with our technical rating, and then our route description which is about everything underneath the tires, so really talking about the difficulty of the trail. And if we have any concerns, we point those out to you. And then all of our waypoints are anything that's related to trail directions, obstacles, points of interest. All you got to do is go to trailsoffroad.com and you can actually just use the upper right search bar and search for a trail by name, or you can look on the big map and find trails, or you can even go to your specific state and look for trails that way.
The expo was a fun way to connect with vendors, discover new products, and get a chance at a generous raffle prize from event sponsors. I'm glad I went, and it was humbling to see so many vendors come together to support our community. Thanks for watching. See you on the trail.